Happy New Year, everybody!
Oh, Peter, I have some dumplings over here. You want to try some?
Okay.
Yeah, eat as many as you want. Oh, hi, everybody. You're probably wondering, why did Peter Panda wish you a Happy New Year? Didn't we just celebrate New Year's in January? Did you have a New Year's Eve party? Well, today we're celebrating Chinese New Year. So in China, they celebrate the New Year as a celebration of spring that's coming. So even though we have about 6 inches of snow outside our houses today, in China, spring is coming. So they want to celebrate it. So even though our New Year's is just one day, in China, they celebrate the New Year for 15 days. 15 days. And they have parades, they have fireworks, they make special foods like dumplings, like Peter is tasting my dumplings. I hope they're good. And every year is represented by a different animal. There are 12 animals. So it could be the year of the rat, the year of the tiger, the year of the rabbit, the year of the dragon, the year of the snake, the year of the horse, the year of the goat, the year of the monkey, the year of the rooster, the year of the dog, the year of the pig, or like this year, it could be the year of the ox. So this year, 2021, for the Chinese New Year, is the year of the ox. So, of course, we're going to read a story about Chinese New Year. And this one, I think you're really going to like. It's called Ruby's Chinese New Year. All right. Every year, Ruby's grandmother came to visit for Chinese New Year. Together, they celebrated eating special foods and making drawings for good luck. But this year, grandmother was unable to travel. She would miss spending the holiday with Ruby. And so Ruby made a decision. If grandmother could not come to Ruby, Ruby would go to grandmother. Ruby drew the most beautiful picture of her family seated around a table full of noodles, dumplings, fish, vegetables, and holiday sweets, a gift for grandmother. She folded the red paper, she tucked it into a red envelope, and slipped it into her pocket. And then she set off. So because grandma can't be with Ruby and her family for Chinese New Year, Ruby drew a picture of the family celebrating Chinese New Year. And now she's going to go to grandma's house and bring it to her. Not far down the path, Ruby spied Cat and Rat. Hello, Cat and Rat. I'm taking a gift for Chinese New Year to grandmother. Would you like to come along? Why, yes, of course, said Cat. Oh, but how will we cross the meadow and the pond? Let's ask Ox, said Rat. She's so strong and dependable. And so Cat and Rat and Ruby continued on their way. So they're on their way, and look, she met Rat and Cat. And they want to meet Ox to take them across the pond. Let's see if they do. There she was. Ox was walking along the path to the farmer's home. On her back, she carried packages of rice cakes and candies, sweet treats for the new year. Hello, Ox, called Cat and Rat. We're taking a gift for Chinese New Year to grandmother. Would you like to come along? Oh, I would be happy to, said Ox. Climb on my back. We'll make the journey together. And so Ox, Cat, and Rat, and Ruby continued on their way. So look, so there's Ox, and there's Ruby, Rat, and Cat. And the Ox is going to take them across the pond. Before the group had taken 2 steps, Tiger and Rabbit bounded out of the bushes, streamers flying behind them. Hello, Tiger. Hello, Rabbit, said Ox. We're taking a gift for Chinese New Year to grandmother. Would you like to come along? Oh, yes, that sounds like fun, said Rabbit, and Tiger said so too. And so Cat took a seat on Tiger's powerful back, and Rat perched between Rabbit's soft, friendly ears. Together, Tiger, Rabbit, Ox, Cat, and Rat, and Ruby continued on their way. So they're taking along Rabbit now and Tiger. They soon passed Dragon and Snake, who were making paper lanterns. "Hello, friends. Where are you off to?" asked Snake.
We're taking a gift to Grandmother, said Tiger. Would you like to come along?
Of course I would. Snake loved Grandmother and was happy to visit her. We'll bring the lanterns, said Snake. Will you come too, Dragon? Asked Rabbit.
Of course, said Dragon, who was always ready for an adventure.
So Dragon and Snake, Tiger and Rabbit, Ox, Cat and Rat, and Ruby continued on their way. So look, see the Chinese lanterns? Oh, me and Peter have to get some of those to hang up to decorate for our party. And there's Dragon, and there's Snake. So there's a big group going to Grandma's house, right? As they walked along, Ruby saw Horse and Goat grazing in the meadow.
Hello, said Dragon and Snake. We're taking a gift to Grandmother. Would you like to come along?
Yes, said Horse and Goat together. First they gathered flowers from the meadow. Then Horse and Goat, Dragon and Snake, Tiger and Rabbit, Ox, Cat and Rat, and Ruby continued on their way. All right, so you see Goat, and now Horse is going too. And they're bringing pretty flowers. After a short while, Horse and Goat, Dragon and Snake, Tiger and Rabbit, Ox, Cat and Rat, and Ruby reached the pond where Monkey and Rooster were catching fish for the holiday feast. And through the shrubs, just on the other side, Ruby could see Grandmother's house. So you see, Monkey and Rooster, they're catching fish to eat for their Chinese New Year celebration. With a leap and a bound, Ruby dove into the pond. She would swim to Grandmother's. She was so close. See that? Look, she jumped right into the pond. See Grandmother's house? But did you see what flew out of Ruby's pocket? That's the red envelope with the picture she made for Grandmother, remember? And there, look, it fell right into the pond. And all of her friends are trying to grab it before it gets wet. But it's too late. Look, it's sinking into the water. Oh. When Ruby finally reached the other side of the pond, Monkey and Rooster, Horse and Goat, Dragon and Snake, Tiger and Rabbit, Ox and Cat and Rat were waiting with her card for Grandmother. Oh no, cried Ruby. It's ruined. Everything is ruined. Oh, so the card that she made got all wet and soggy. And it's ruined. It's not ruined, crowed Rooster. We have fish, said Monkey. And flowers, said Horse and Goat. And we have lanterns, said Dragon and Snake. And streamers, added Tiger and Rabbit. We have rice cakes and sweets, said Ox. And we have our family, said Cat and Rat, looking toward the house. Our Chinese New Year celebration isn't ruined. Right? Look, they do have everything, right? Those are probably all the things that she drew in her picture, right? The food, the lanterns, the sweets. We're bringing them all to Grandma's house. As Monkey and Rooster, Horse and Goat, Dragon and Snake, Tiger and Rabbit, Ox, Cat and Rat, and Ruby turned to look, Dog and Pig came racing out to greet them. They covered Ruby's face with kisses and tickled her until she shrieked with joy. And then the door opened. So now look, the dog and the pig that live at Grandma's house came to give Ruby kisses. They love her too. Look at all the animals that are there. And who came out of the door? Grandma appeared. Ruby, what a wonderful surprise, said Grandmother. And she gave Ruby a big hug and a kiss. Oh, see, Grandma thought that she would be alone on Chinese New Year. But no, she has Ruby and all of her animal friends came. I brought you a gift for Chinese New Year, Grandma, said Ruby, but it's wet.
and ruined. Oh, don't worry, said Grandmother. It will dry, and seeing you and your friends today is the best gift of all.
Oh, so now look at them. Look at how they're all so happy. They're going to have a nice celebration.
And they did. Together, dog and pig, monkey and rooster, horse and goat, dragon and snake, tiger and rabbit, ox, rat, Ruby, and Grandmother laid out their table. Everyone was ready to celebrate Chinese New Year, except for Cat, who had fallen fast asleep.
So look at that table. Look. Now that is a party, isn't it? Look at that. Doesn't that look pretty? But then you see Cat right there? Cat fell asleep. Oh. And look at all the delicious fish that she would have liked to have eaten.
I'm sure they'll save her some.
And that's the end. So did you like that book?
How about another one? Peter, can you stir the soup? Okay, good job.
All right, I'm going to read another book.
I think I'm going to read The Little Pigs and the Sweet Rice Cakes. Remember Ruby was bringing sweets to her grandma? Some of the sweets are rice cakes. Once, there were 3 little pigs that lived happily with their mother pig. An old man appeared in my dream last night, said the second oldest pig brother when he woke up one morning. That man in my dream, he asked me to prepare sweet rice cakes for him before the spring festival.
So the little pigs have been sleeping, and then this brother woke up and he told them about a dream about a man asking for sweet rice cakes.
Filled with curiosity, the oldest pig brother and the little pig sister asked, "What are the sweet rice cakes? Please tell us more."
So they've had rice cakes, but they never had sweet rice cakes.
So they want to know, what are they? Where can they get some? Well, in my dream, the old man was holding square-shaped rice cakes. Oh, they smelled so sweet and delicious, but I woke up before I could taste them, sighed the second oldest pig brother.
So he's telling them about his dream, about these delicious rice cakes. They smelled good, but he didn't have a chance to taste them in his dream.
How I wish I could have tasted those cakes, said the 3 little pigs. They lay in the grass dreaming about the taste of the sweet rice cakes. They were so deep in their thoughts that they forgot about playing their favorite mud game.
So look, they're all thinking about those delicious sweet rice cakes. They really want some.
When they arrived home that night, the second oldest pig brother smelled something really delicious coming from their house. Could it really be sweet rice cakes, he said, while rushing into the kitchen.
So they come home and look, they smell something delicious coming from the house.
Is it sweet rice cakes? There was a plate of sweet rice cakes on the dining room table. The 3 little pigs ate them piece by piece, and soon there weren't any cakes left.
So they wanted to taste those sweet rice cakes, and they got some. Wow.
And they ate them all. The mother pig came home to find that all the sweet rice cakes were gone. Who ate all of the cakes without my permission? She said in a disappointed tone.
So the mother came home and she wants to know, why is that plate empty? Who ate all those rice cakes?
The 3 little pigs got nervous, but none of them wanted to admit that they ate all the sweet rice cakes.
Uh-oh. So they know that they did something bad. They shouldn't have eaten those rice cakes
Without asking permission. The oldest pig brother showed his teeth to his mother and said, "Mom, look at my clean teeth. I didn't eat any sweet rice cakes. So look, he's showing the mother his clean teeth. But what is on your clothes then? Asked the mother pig as she brushed the leftover cake crumbs on his clothes. So even though his teeth were clean, see the crumbs? He had crumbs on his shirt. So the mother knew he ate some of the rice cakes. The second oldest brother pig pointed to his own clothes and said, Mom, look at my clean clothes. I didn't eat any of those sweet rice cakes. So look, I don't see any crumbs on his shirt, do you? Nope. But what's on your nose then? Asked the mother pig as she brushed the leftover cake crumbs on his nose. Uh-oh. Do you see some crumbs on his nose? Oh no, she caught him. He ate some of the rice cakes. With an innocent look on her face, the little pig sister immediately showed her mother her clothes and nose. They were both very clean. Little sister, did your brothers eat all the sweet rice cakes by themselves? Asked the mother pig. So look, her clothes are clean. She doesn't have any crumbs on her nose either. But her mother is asking, did your brothers eat them all by themselves? The little pig sister could barely say anything to her mother because her lips were extremely sticky from the sweet rice cakes. So she couldn't even say that she didn't eat them, really, because her lips were sticking together from the sticky sugar from the sweet rice cakes. The mother pig was not upset about the sweet rice cakes, since she could make them again, but she was disappointed that her children lied to her about eating them, right? So look at them. They look very sad and guilty, don't they? And look at the mother. She's upset. She's crying. She doesn't care that they ate the rice cakes, but she doesn't like that they lied to her and said that they didn't eat them when they did. Right? You should always tell the truth. Upon seeing that, the three little pigs apologized to their mother. They didn't want to see her cry. We're sorry, Mom. We should not have lied to you about eating all the cakes. We're very, very sorry. Please forgive us. Oh, so the three pigs, they're sorry that they lied to their mother. Mom, could we help you make the sweet rice cakes again? Asked the little pig sister. Well, that's a great idea, isn't it? So now look, she asked the mother, could they help her make them? I bet they could. So the mother said yes. She forgave her children and said, well, it's almost Spring Festival, almost Chinese New Year. Let's make the sweet rice cakes again. So they got out the sticky rice flour. They added a cup of sugar water. They kneaded the dough. They stirred it. And then they cooked the rice cakes. So look, the mother is showing them how to make the rice cakes. They're all working together. And they're going to make some rice cakes. When it was all cooked, they sliced the cake into long, small pieces. So look, they have to cut them into the little rice cakes, and there's the rice cakes. It's just like the brother's dream, isn't it? It looks like the rice cakes from his dream. Another dish of the sweet rice cakes were done. The Spring Festival, or Chinese New Year, came too. The three little pigs picked out the biggest and the sweetest piece to offer to the kitchen god. So look, they have the rice cakes and they want to give the biggest, best piece to the kitchen god. Do you see that man there? So the kitchen god is the god that's supposed to protect the family in China. So they hang a picture of him in the kitchen. Now, do you remember the brother's dream? He dreamed that An old man, look at the kitchen god, he's an old man, wanted a rice cake, right? So his dream is coming true. He's giving the kitchen god a rice cake. The second oldest pig brother now recognized the image of the kitchen god and shouted, "That's the old man in my dream. He was the kitchen god." So look how happy he is. His dream is coming true. He's giving the kitchen god a rice cake, and that means that their family will be very happy and healthy during the new year. And that's the end. I want some rice cakes, don't you? That sounds like a good snack right now. Hey, Peter, do you think we could have some rice cakes?
Oh, yes, I do think we could have some rice cakes, Diane.
Great! You know how to make them? He knows how to make them. We're gonna have some rice cakes and dumplings, and we have to hang our lanterns. It's gonna be so much fun to celebrate Chinese New Year. And you have all those Chinese New Year crafts to do. I like the dragon craft the best. So have fun. Happy Chinese New Year, everyone. All right.